Hello again, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Hall County Sports Television. I'm your host, Gary Glenn. Well, we're kind of wrapping up the local basketball season. I want to tell you more in this particular segment about that championship which has come back to Gainesville. North Georgia Christian claiming the title in the Independent Christian Schools of Georgia and Alabama, two-state league. Georgia boys beat Horizon 63-62 in overtime to win it all. They came from 12 points down at the half and 11 down, entering the fourth to win it. Zack Pendley earned tournament MVP honors with 27 points as the Chargers claimed their first boys title ever since the school opened back in 1985. Tyler Harney had 11 in the championship game, and he joined Pendley on the All-State first team along with fellow Chargers Clay Cox and Ashton Wright. Now in the semifinals, North Georgia Christian had beaten Grace Christian 64-52. Zack Pendley again with 27 points in that particular one. They finished the season at 19-6, and we bring to the show now David Roberts and Zack Pendley. And first of all, gentlemen, congratulations on a great season.
Thank you very much.
Zack, I know that you lost in the title game last year. Another great year for the Chargers at 22-4. Although that now is in dispute, I understand, right, Coach?
Yeah,
because
yes,
they used some ineligible players. You might, in fact, wind up being awarded back-to-back state championships. And that's okay, but you earned it on the court this time, no question about it. Now, knowing that loss, that narrow loss, did that kind of spur you and the team to really buckle down, even though you were down in the championship game?
Oh yeah, definitely. We were like, there's no way we're going to lose two in a row, especially after last year when we got cheated out of it.
Coach, do you use that as a motivating factor?
It may have been mentioned a time or two throughout the season.
Well, what did you think now when you got in the title game? Obviously, whatever league you play in, be it your league or the GHSA, when you get to the championship game, you're going to face somebody who's pretty good.
Oh man, yeah, certainly. And Horizon, the team that we beat, we had played them several times throughout the year already. We knew they were pretty good, and they had great guard play, and they matched up with us well, and we knew exactly what we were going to be up against when we got to that title game. We knew it was going to be a battle, and sure enough, it went down to the buzzer, and it was just a close game. Well,
63-62, but you had to come from behind. Zack, what were you thinking when you were down?
I was thinking we were going to have to rally. I had one point in the first half, had to come back with 26 in the second.
Wow. What'd you tell him at halftime, Coach?
At halftime, we kind of had a little face-to-face moment, didn't we, Zack?
Yeah.
A little heart-to-heart talk. He just needed to buckle down a little more. We were getting beat up on the boards, and bottom line, it just came down to desire. And he kind of dug deep in that second half, and they had a pretty good big man as well. And he dominated the boards in the second half and got to the line more often, and he just put on a show there in the third, fourth quarter.
I bet he's pretty good on the glass, isn't he?
He does all right. I think he averaged 13.5 boards a game for us throughout the year. So
double then. That's tough. I don't care what league you play in. How would you? I know you've probably seen a lot of basketball. How would you compare your league as compared to some of the public schools?
Well, in the ICSGA, there are some weaker teams. There's no getting around it. But at the top of it, there are some good basketball teams. I've talked with the Gainesville Times early in the year, and I would say I have no qualms about saying we would perform well in the single A division of Georgia High School. I'm not crazy enough to say we'd win it, but we'd perform well and we could hold our own. So
there you go. Is that kind of? I'm sure you play lots of pickup games and maybe some travel ball and that kind of stuff. How would you compare the talent, Zack?
Oh, yeah, we played some pretty good teams. I mean, I played AAU for so many years, and it's not too much different than what we're playing. I mean, I say we could beat some of the teams in AAA.
Wow.
Around here. So.
Yeah.
There's been some good talent come out of the ICSGA. Daniel Miller starting for Georgia Tech. He played in the ICSGA, and there's been multiple kids go sign scholarships for full rides at Truett, McConnell, and Young Harris, and small colleges around here. So there's been some good players come out of it.
Well, I see that you had some pretty good players too, because you got all these all-state kids, and then that's something you got to hang your hat on too.
Oh yes, sir, it was great. We had Zack really was the leader on the court for us, getting the points and the boards, but he had a lot of support from his fellow senior classmates. All those guys that were on the All-State with him, they were seniors as well. Tyler Harney did a great job shooting the ball for us. Clay Cox did a great job. Just a slasher, and Ashton did a fantastic job running the show, being a point guard for us. So he had a lot of help, but a lot of senior leadership from our squad this year. Look, we're going to miss him next year.
Oh, well, we'll get to that in just a minute. But I want to ask Zack, when you're talking about the people going on, have you had some people interested in you, Zack? Scholarship offers?
I'm probably gonna go to Emory of Oxford, play basketball, but I also got other people looking at me right now.
No, still up in there. You still got some time, right? To make a quick decision. Now, all these seniors gone. What do you? I mean, you're overall. I mean, I'm looking. Even if they give you that game, you're what to 41-10 over the last couple of seasons.
It's been a great run for North Georgia basketball. We're 41-10, but I tell you what, we'll be back again next year. We got some good juniors that really didn't get to play as much this year just because they're behind all these talented seniors, but they're pretty good themselves. And we got a point guard in 10th grade, Ricky Valentine. He's a fantastic player. So we'll be pretty tough again next year. Now we'll have some open spots, and we play good ball over there, so I'm not too concerned. I don't know that we might be able to go back to back to back, but we'll hold our own for sure.
Well, if they award you the game, you'll be 42-9 or 41-10. Either way, great 2 seasons, great back-to-back for the Chargers. Zach, listen, son, good luck to you wherever you go, and I know you'll be a credit to whatever team you're on. David, thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
All right, good luck to the Chargers.
Thank you.
All right, we got more Hall County sports for you after these timeouts.
My name is Lloyd Smith.
I'm Renee Barnett.
My name's Alan Cudd.
My name's Don Cooper.
My name is Mike Stewart, and I attend McKever Road United Methodist Church, the church on the hill here in Oakwood, Georgia. We'd love for you to come join us.
This message has been brought to you by the people of the McKever Road United Methodist Church. Gary Cole, pastor.
In the red corner, the little guy holding prices down for all of Hall County, Dave's Goody Barn. And in the blue corner, the heavyweight full price leader eating your lunch daily, the big box store.
Well, Mike, what do we know about the contender?
Dan, if you're tired of paying high prices, go on down and visit the good folks at Dave's Goody Barn. The buyers for the store travel the globe searching for the greatest deals so the savings can be passed along to you. They purchase from insurance companies due to fires, floods, and other natural disasters. Most of this merchandise is in near perfect condition. Now, back to the fight. Let's get ready to rumble!
Holy cow, Mike! Dave just KO'd the big box store in the first round.
Well, like I said, Dan, if you're tired of paying high prices, hurry on down to Dave's Goody Barn or visit their website at davesgoodybarn.com, because what's there today may be gone tomorrow.
Smith's Cleaning of South Hall has many services to offer businesses throughout Hall County and the surrounding areas. No matter how small or how large your projects are, we can help. Smith's Cleaning of South Hall has 2 large industrial riding scrubbers that are available to clean manufacturing and/or warehouse floors. Call Smith's Cleaning of South Hall at 770-531-1533 for a free estimate.
Mountain View Auto Repair is your local full-service auto repair shop. Trusted with your vehicles for over 20 years, our experience will ensure that your vehicle will stay well-maintained year-round.
Mountain View Auto Repair is the place to bring your vehicle. They'll always treat you right. The service is good and the prices are very reasonable.
You can trust our experts in everything from transmissions to brakes to engine repairs and oil changes.
My wife and I bring our cars to Mountain View Auto Repair because they're honest, they do good work, and their prices are reasonable.
So visit owner Danny Hammock and his staff of professionals at 3365 Mountain View Road in Gainesville, or give them a call at 770-535-7278. That's Mountain View Auto Repair for your complete auto service.
We're back. I'm Gary Glenn, Hall County Sports to the show. This segment, we talk about the wrap-up of girls basketball from last week. Chestatee had entered the AAA state playoffs as a 4 seed, but promptly got back on track by knocking off a number 1 seed, LaGrange, 36-29 the final there. Lady War Eagles then fell in the round of 16, though, by 10 points to Cartersville, 56-46, as the Lady Hurricanes came from behind in the third quarter. Peyton Robertson was held to just 7 points, but she did snag 14 rebounds as well as snatch 5 steals and smack down 2 blocks. Rachel Kelly and Sam Brown led Chestatee with 16 apiece. The Lady Eagles will finish the season at 23-6 overall. Their coach is Webb Daniel.
Yes, I'm very proud going into the state tournament. We went as number 4 seed. We felt like we played a bad region tournament, but we always felt that we was probably a number 1 seed going in, so we had no problems with going and playing anybody in the state tournament. You know, this team was a senior-led team with Peyton Robertson, and I felt good going in as number 4 seed against any team in the state because I knew with her playing that we had a good chance of winning any game. After playing Cartersville, we got up early against them. I think it was 13-3. I felt like it was a false premise. I felt like we started off hot, but I knew we couldn't keep that going the whole while. You know, we had a couple situations where I think Peyton Robertson contact fell out, and we lost some of our momentum going. So they gave them a chance to get back to the game. But Carterville was a very good ball team. Yes, I'm very proud. We finished the season 23-7, the best record in school history. I'm very proud of all the seniors, from Peyton Robertson, who ended up scoring over 1,700 points, 800 rebounds. Rachel Kelly, who had an outstanding season. Dana Porras, our point guard, who had an excellent year. Also, Brooke Peck, another senior. I'm going to miss him. She was a great shooter this year. Tiffany Poole, who was a great senior for us this year, came off the bench for us and gave us just great minutes all year long, rebounding and playing defense. And also, you know, we lost Melissa Baylor early in the season. I felt like if we could have had her, you know, I thought we could have played a little bit better, but, you know, she went down. I'm proud of all the girls. We had a great, even from the younger kids on, I felt like, you know, we had a great season, and I'm very proud of all of them.
Meanwhile, the search continues to replace Bernal basketball coach and sports information director Gary Bays, who resigned to pursue other opportunities. Bays did start the Tigers Hoops program back about 5 years ago, and this year the team finished 13-16 after a close loss to Southern Wesleyan to end the season 78-74. Overall, his 5-year record at Bernal, 73-79, 32-51 in the Southern States Athletic Conference. Athletic Director Mike Lockstamper credited Bays with building the basketball program and laying the foundation, and he expressed his appreciation for Coach Bays' efforts. During a 30-year career, Bays has amassed over 475 wins and has taken 4 teams to national tournaments. Prior to leaving for Portland, Oregon to do some work with one of his sons, Bays told me that he was disappointed in this year's team, which he felt was better than their record. They were young and inexperienced, he said, and played that way, and the consistency was never there. Never clicked, he said, and he'll take the blame for that. Other than that, he says he has no regrets. There's some great people here, he said, and he really appreciates the help from all of the coaches in the area. But in the best interest of the program and himself, this is the decision he's made. He says he's going to be sending out the resumes once again, and we here at Hall County Sports Television wish him well. Gary Bays has always been a class act. We're back to the boys when we return.
Imagine 3 football fields of the most unbelievable pre-loved office furniture. That's what just arrived at School Tools and Office Pros. Team Office Pros is doing the touchdown dance while saving you money on chairs for executives, managers, students, and teachers starting at $19.99. Bookcases for lawyers, accountants, classrooms, and libraries starting at $24.99. File cabinets for medical, legal, professional, and personal starting at $49.99. Desks for college students, businesses, and home office starting at $99.99.
Unbelievable! If you are looking for a quality used car, then look no further than the car store on McKellar Road between Gainesville and Beaufort. You won't find clunkers or junkers at the car store, just vehicles you'll be proud to own. At the car store, they can finance you on the spot, no matter what your credit is. They have a variety of plans. You can even phone your payments in. At the car store, they've been giving outstanding service to the community for over 20 years. At the car store, everybody rides.
Come on down to the car store. We can make you happy. My name's Bob Watson, and I guarantee it.
Falcon Parkway Fitness is your neighborhood family fitness center. The friendly, knowledgeable staff, all certified trainers, are there to help you achieve your fitness goals in a state-of-the-art facility, all for less than $1 a day for a membership. Falcon Parkway Fitness is open to fit your schedule. Where else can you find child care, group fitness, personal training, a day spa, and a hair and nail salon all under one roof? That's Falcon Parkway Fitness behind the Public Shopping Center in Flowery Branch. Visit us on the web at www.falconpkwfitness.com.
There are moments in life that you wish would last forever. Dreams that really do come true. Treasures worth protecting. And a future to prepare for. Turner Wood & Smith is with you every step of the way. Established in the Gainesville area in 1905. Turner Wood & Smith has become Northeast Georgia's largest independent insurance agency by offering professional service at competitive prices. Turner Wood & Smith, insuring your future since 1905.
Now, in boys play from last week, in AAA, West Hall was knocked out by defending state champ Columbia 68-52. Jaquez Young led the Spartans with 15 points, while for the brothers Stevens, Jamad had 12 and Shunquez finished his Spartans career with 10 points and 10 rebounds. West Hall loses in the Sweet 16 to finish at 24-6 overall on the season. Spartan head coach is Warren Sellers.
Columbia's real good. They're the odds-on favorite to win it. We gave them a good run, closest game they've had in the state tournament up to this point. So I was proud of how we battled, and we made a good comeback at the end. Just fell a little short. A lot of great memories. I think I'll learn to appreciate this team more and more as time goes by. But best record in school history, 24-6. Won a lot of games and just really improved throughout the season. Just got better every week, and such a wonderful, high-character group of kids to work with. It's been real special. Well, we're going to be a little younger next year, and we're not going to be as big, but I think we've got a lot of guards, and we'll have a lot of quickness. So we'll have to change up some things we do, but I'm anxious to get started. The wheels are already turning about next year.
Now, East Hall advanced in the AA state playoffs by beating Manchester in the round of 16, 76-68. That put the Vikes into the Elite Eight for the first time since the 07-08 season. Dre Perry led East Hall in the round of 16 with 15 points. Sterling Bailey with 8 points and 10 rebounds. Junior J.C. Hampton chipped in 13 points. And sophomore Brian Edwards popped for 10 for East Hall. But the road for the Vikings ended in the quarterfinals in the round of 8 with a 65-52 loss to defending AA champion Greater Atlanta Christian. Virginia commitment Malcolm Brogdon led the Spartans with 33 points and 19 rebounds. The Vikings were led by J.C. Hampton with 20, Sterling Bailey with 9 points and 7 rebounds. The Vikings will finish at 25-6 on the year. We welcome to the show now, back with us again, Joe Dix, head coach of East Hall. And Joe, first of all, let's talk about the game with Manchester, the one what got you into the Elite Eight. You must have played pretty well in that one.
We did. Got off to a good start. We were able to build a working lead, and we're able to hold on. They made a run at us right there in the third and fourth quarter, but kids were resilient, played well, and we were able to finish the game.
Well, now you go to face the defending AA champions, and as I told Warren Sellers earlier, and they played the defending champions. They're not the defending champions for nothing.
Right.
Pretty good ball club.
Very good ball club, and like I said last week, a lot of good basketball players, just not athletes, and we were in the game, played well early, had a working lead of our own, and they made a great run at us in the third quarter, and we didn't do a very good job of responding. And they took the lead, and then we began to play well again in the fourth quarter. But once you get behind those guys, it was a little too late. They weren't going to allow us, and their best player really played well.
Malcolm Brogdon, we're talking about him, Greater Atlanta Christian. He really must be something. I mean, I saw where unofficially I saw published anyway, 33 points, 19 rebounds. That's just a monster game.
Right, and he just great basketball IQ. We wore him down a little bit physically, but he just kept coming back and kept making plays, and he would not let them lose. He was the reason they won.
Well, there you go. And great players play great in big games.
They do.
When you think back on the season, what's going to make you happy about this year, Joe?
How well we played together. Obviously winning the region and winning Lanierland and getting to the Elite Eight are all great things, but the way our kids played together was probably the most positive thing that came out of this year.
Of course, you got some seniors you're going to miss, huh?
Oh, yeah. The four of them were all really good for us at times this year. Dre Perry, Keemon Woods, Chaz Cheeks, and Sterling Bailey. And they're all going to go on and be college athletes, too. So, so there's obviously some talent there. And, hopefully we can't replace those guys. Our team will be a little different, but I think we got a chance to be pretty good.
I was going to ask you about that. So you feel pretty good about what you got coming back?
Yeah, I do. The other night exposed some things with us that we need to be better at. We got to have a little bit better offensive team. I thought that kind of caught up with us, the fact that we were not able to make enough plays offensively the other night. It was a big issue for us.
All right. Well, I know you're going to be pretty good again because East Hall usually is, Joe. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate all your help this year.
Right.
Good luck to the Vikings in the future.
Appreciate you all support as well.
Absolutely. Thank you. You're quite welcome for that. We're back to wrap it up when Hall County Sports concludes. This program is also brought to you by Long Street Cafe, now with 2 locations in Gainesville, 1043 Riverside Terrace and 405 Pearl Nicks Parkway. Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Monday through Saturday. Longstreet's got the reputation for Gainesville's fastest drive-thru and the best fried chicken you'll ever sink your teeth into. Plus veggies, a full salad bar, and great desserts. Check today's menu at www.longstreetcafe.com. Call a friend and meet them for a hearty meal at Longstreet Cafe, where they put the home in the cooking. Hey, it may be wintertime, but you still need to take care of the home place, and Precision Pressure Wash and Painting Services is just the company to do it. While pressure washing is their specialty, Precision Pressure Washing and Painting Services also offers many other great home improvement services that will benefit you. They live up to their name and complete each of these tasks with precision the first time around. These services include deck repairs, deck staining, water sealing, floor coatings with concrete staining and epoxy applications, gutter cleaning, window washing, siding repair, window replacement and removal, door repair, sheetrock installation and repair. In fact, no job is too small for them to handle. They've served the residents of Hall County and surrounding areas since 1992. That's Precision Pressure Washing and Painting Services. For questions, a free estimate, or to request a service, please phone 770-536-3824 or 678-316-4554.
Mountain View Auto Repair is your local full-service auto repair shop. Trusted with your vehicles for over 20 years, our experience will ensure that your vehicle will stay well-maintained year-round.
Mountain View Auto Repair is the place to bring your vehicle. They'll always treat you right. The service is good and the prices are very reasonable.
You can trust our experts in everything from transmissions to brakes to engine repairs and oil changes.
If you don't need the repairs, Danny's going to tell you. He does what he says he's going to do, and he'll make it right every time.
He takes patience and explains it so that I can understand. It's very easy for me to talk to Danny about a problem I think I have with my vehicle.
Go see Danny at Mountain View Auto Repair. He will treat you right.
Hey, I'm Crazy Larry G. I may be high on the hill, but I got the lowest prices in the valley. I've instructed Doug and Mary to cut this furniture to the bone, even lower than a whale in the Pacific Ocean. Even if we have to auction it off at $175 bid of 15 with a quarter with a half, tell me. Just remember, if you buy it anywhere else, we both lose money.
Well, our spring sports are certainly in full swing. Some of the local highlights from last week. Let's go to baseball first. Preston Graham threw a no-hitter for North Hall in the Trojans' 12-0 win in 5 innings over West Hall. He struck out 4 and helped his own cause with 2 RBI. In Gainesville's 16-0 beatdown of Lanier, Skylar Weber had a pair of grand slams for the Red Elephants in the 4th inning. The first Gainesville player to have 2 grand dingers in the same inning since Andre Williams way back in the 1980s. Well, it wasn't 2 grandies, but when Johnson waxed West Hall 19-8, Trey Wilson hit a grand slam, a solo home run, and a triple for 5 RBI on the day. Logan Pethel contributed a 3-run home run, and Taylor Whitmire added a 2-run homer for the Knights. All right, let's turn to golf. The Flowery Branch boys got 39s from Colby Stone, Alex Gossett, and Cameron Williams to beat West Hall. Garrett Gentry shot a 39 when the Branch boys beat Buford. Now, Gainesville's girls were led by Morgan Reese, and they beat West Hall and Lumpkin County. And they also beat St. Pius, as Lee Ann Noble shot a 33 and Reese a 35. Now, Lee Ann had a hole-in-one at Chattahoochee in a practice round last week. She did it with a 6-iron on number 3. By the way, in local golf, Clay Bartlett had his 4th career ace on number 17 at Chattahoochee at a number 3 hybrid club. Congrats to Gainesville Middle School's Lawson King, who won the American Junior Golf Stop at Callaway Gardens toward the end of last month. And Gainesville graduate Jace Wyndham won the individual title at the Argonaut Invitational in Pensacola and led his North Alabama team to a 5th place. Going to soccer now, Christian Gomez had the hat trick in Gainesville's 6-1 win over White County, and North Georgia Christian's team swept Colonial Hills Christian. Nicole Ball had 3 goals and an assist for the Lady Chargers in their 4-1 victory. The Johnson boys are ranked number 4 in the state, and they stayed unbeaten with a 4-1 win over West Hall in the Battle of Oakwood. Edgar Ochoa had 2 goals and Ben Cervantes 1. Juan Morfin not only had a goal, he got a date for the prom. After he scored, he raised his jersey to display a pink undershirt with the words, "Kayla, prom," printed on it. Johnson female player, Kayla Madsen, said yes, and he got his girl, but he also got a yellow card from the ref. But Knights coach Brian Shirley was in on it, said it was okay. Josh Martin in goal for the win. In tennis, West Hall's boys stayed undefeated with a 5-love win over Flowery Branch. The Branch girls earned the split as they returned the favor, but then the Spartan boys went to 9-0 when they beat Oconee County 4-1. All right, let's go to track and field now. The North Hall boys defeated North Forsyth and South Forsyth 81.5 to 51.5 to 36. Winning first places for the Trojans were Nate Simon in the long and triple jumps, Randy Olson in the high jump, and Chase Yarborough in the pole vault. Cody Barger in the 1,600 and 3,200 meter runs, and Olson in the 200 meter dash. Both relay teams also took first place. The 4x100 meter relay team members were Ben Satterfield, Olson, Jacob Fortner, and Hunter Berg. The 4x400 meter relay team members, Simon, Satterfield, Lawson, and Fortner. The North Hall girls finished second behind North Forsyth. Ansley Lawson won the 1,600 meter run and finished second in the 800 meter run. Victoria Rogers won the 3,200 meters and finished second in the 1,600 meters. All right, time now to name our athletes of the week. For the males, we're going to go with Skylar Weber, Gainesville High School baseball. Hard to beat, 2 grand slams in a single game, much less in the single inning. But honorable mention to North Hall baseball's Preston Graham for his no-hitter. And on the female side, we're going to go with Leanne Noble of Gainesville Golf for her hole-in-one and leading her team to a win. All right, some scholarships handed out. West Hall's Josh Pendley has signed on with Mercer to run track and cross country for the Bears. He was the cross country captain for the Spartans and led them to a runner-up finish at region and 4th at the state AAA meet. Flowery Branch softball senior Megan Albini has signed a softball letter of intent to play at Andrew College. 2 additions to the Bernal soccer team. Anna Garrett from Leicester High School, a senior defender with a scholarship agreement with Bernal, will join the team this fall. Garrett comes to Bernal having played for the last 10 years for the Cobb YMCA Strikers. Her club team claimed the 2009 President's Cup tournament. And Bernal also announced the signing of senior defender Rachel Wright to play for the Golden Tigers. Wright currently anchors the defense for Chestatee High School's varsity program, serves as one of the team's co-captains, and has been instrumental in much of the success her team has enjoyed over the course of the last few seasons. In 2010, she was the recipient of her team's Most Valuable Defender Award. Her stellar play the previous year landed her on both the Times 2009 All-Area Team and the Mountain Cup All-Tournament Team. Additionally, for the last 3 years, both Rachel and her teammates have been recognized by the National Soccer Coaches Association of America for their academic achievements. Still staying with the signings, North Hall Baseball's Hamilton Harper has signed on to continue his ball at Belhaven College in Jackson, Mississippi. Now, last week, Hamilton smacked a 3-run homer and scored twice for the Trojans as they survived a 13-9 slugfest with White County. North Forsyth junior Clay Howarth came out on top of a field of more than 1,300 in the 19th Annual Challenge Child and Friends 5K. He covered the course along Riverside Drive in Gainesville this past Sunday in 17:20.2. Congrats to the East Hall 6- to 7-year-old Lady Vikings who won their division at the Hall County Parks and Leisure basketball tournament. And the Georgia Games powerlifting is coming back to Gainesville. The executive director of the Georgia State Games, Eric Pfeiffer, has asked Iron Beast Barbell to once again host the event, and the gym has agreed to do so. Last year, Iron Beast Barbell moved up its grand opening to accommodate the Georgia Games, and gym manager Mike Kidd says they'll host the games again. This time, the date will be Saturday, July the 16th. The gym is located in the Gainesville Market Shopping Center at 622 Shallowford Road. For more info, you can go to www.georgiagames.org, or you can simply call the Iron Beast Barbell and Mike Kidd at 770-503-0930 or 770-374-1906. That's our show this week. I'm Gary Glenn. Join us next week right here for more Hall County Sports. Hall County Sports is brought to you in part by Green Ford on Browns Bridge Road in Gainesville. Check out the latest deals. And remember, when you go Green Ford. By Mountain View Auto Repair, a full-service shop for all of your automotive needs. Call Danny at Mountain View Auto Repair at 770-535-7278. And by McKelvey Road United Methodist Church. Visit us on McKelvey Road in Oakwood with 3 worship services every Sunday morning, Kids Town and adult small groups. McKelvey Road United Methodist Church is dedicated to transforming the world through the good news of Jesus Christ.